It's Sunday, August 11th, 2019, so another Sunday means this is your weekly mixtape and week in review on All About Your Benjamins. I know I often start off with this is going to be a quick one, but I'm not lying, this week is going to be short and sweet, just because there's not a lot to really talk about. So let's get to the headlines that may or may not be impacting your financial plan. This week, the main headline driver, two main things. We had earnings going on, so companies releasing their earnings. This is not a stock show, so we're not going to be going through those individual stocks. I know from time to time I highlight, but there's nothing really exciting to talk about there. The other main headline is one we've been living with for a while now. The talks between China and the U.S., the trade war, the tariffs, all of that going on, back and forth, and really no resolution. We had terms like currency manipulator thrown out there, moving and pegging the Chinese dollar to different amounts. But at the end of the day, things kind of settled themselves out and moving forward with no real resolution. So this is going to be a part of the news for a while. So there's not a lot of information to really share with you there other than that caused a lot of the movement in the market. It's just speculation on whether or not things are moving forward or we would get a headline driven in that area, so that would move the market, but that was a lot of what behind there. You had other headlines that were not really tied to the stock market with the mass shootings, with the Jeffrey Epstein case of the other day, so a lot of kind of negative news out there that you all know me, I'm not a negative person, and those don't really apply to your financial planning, so we're just going to skip those. The other thing I just want to talk about real quick, there's an article underneath the Week in Review articles that I think you should definitely check out. It may not pertain to you, but it may pertain to somebody that you know, and it really aggravated me when I read it, which is why I wanted to share it. Oh, the sun is coming up now. It's an article about debt consolidation programs and how they are not really as helpful as they might seem. They can actually cause more harm, driving up fees, knocking down your credit. And what really upset me was the way that these things are rolled out. So if you read through the article, it's on the Wall Street Journal, so it'll be behind a paywall. I'll give you a quick rundown in case you can't. But basically what happens is people reach out trying to improve their situation, trying to consolidate loans, and when they get their credit pulled from Equifax and TransUnion and Experian, they end up selling those lists to other companies. And by law, they're allowed to do this. They're allowed to sell our information, contact information, to other companies if there's going to be an offer, a firm offer of a loan. What is not specifically addressed is whether or not they're allowed to do that for debt consolidation. So there's a loophole right now. So you apply to try to get some loans consolidated, lower your interest rate, improve your situation, maybe a part of your financial plan. You get a call from somebody who has no intent on giving you a loan, instead of swapping it with a debt consolidation program that's going to tell you to quit paying, drive up fees, and cost you more in the long run and hurt your credit. So I want to put this out there just as buyer beware. Again, this may not be something that you're going to be dealing with, but it may be something a family member, a child, a friend may have offered to them, and just let them know to be careful about that. So that's the other article there, and that's it. So this week we had, like I said, the China and the U.S. tariff talks and everything was surrounding that with no real resolution, and I wanted to point out this debt consolidation. I'll call it a scam. It's not really a scam, but I think it's very shady and it aggravates me, and we need to figure out how we can fix this, because I don't know why credit union or the credit reporter agencies should be able to do this. I know they need to make money, but there's got to be a different way than getting people in more harm when they're trying to help their situation. So that's it for today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you all. Remember, if you're listening to this on Amazon, head on over to allaboutyourbenjamins.com to check the mixtape articles down below. They're great posts this week. You can also see the link to the articles that I referenced in today's video. If you're watching this on YouTube, same place. Head on over to allaboutyourbenjamins.com. Have a great week, and I will see you next week.
Bye.
Let's say bye. Say bye.
Bye.